everybody. So I know it's been a quiet month or so on mixelleogy. I've been up to some really exciting things and I can't wait to share them with you on my channel. So stay tuned because they're coming. But for now I thought I would do a bit of a cocktail chat and just kind of let you know what's going on with me because I think it's great to just have a chat sometimes. I'm outside of my garden, so welcome. So I guess let's just talk about why I've been away. As you know, I was in London and I'm going back really soon, so that series isn't over. But I was in London for the summer and I really thought I would just be there and then come back and kind of resume everyday life. But, you know, when you least expect things, that's when they fall into your lap. So it all started at a little place called Google Campus. And that's where I met my co-founder, Mike, and that's where Catch London, our new digital agency, was born. So through a mad series of events that happened after that day, we've been able to launch this agency and the client list is looking great and the website looks pretty good too, and I can't be more thrilled to be working with Mike and Matt and our team. So it's all really exciting stuff. I know this doesn't have anything to do directly with cocktails, but at Google Campus I met my friend Jenny and we're working together to make some new content for you guys. So all is good in that front, and now I'm kind of head over heels into not Silicon Valley, what is it, the Silicon Roundabout, I guess, in London. So I work in tech now, and I really like it. I guess it's a natural extension of doing this. I'm such a geek. You know what that makes me think of? It makes me think of that Portlandia skit where they have like the real geek come on and say, oh, you're not a geek if you don't look like this and blah blah blah. So whatever. I'm a geek at heart is what matters. That took up all of my time when I was in London. I did get to do a couple of video bar tours. Some of them are still in the editing room, and I'm really sorry about that. I've just been so busy. But I'm back home in the States, as you can tell, for about a month or so to get a visa processed, and then I'm back to London. So while I have a month at home, I'm definitely going to try and hit the ground running with my editing. And P.S. in case you're wondering what I'm drinking, since it is technically fall, even though it's a beautiful day today, I'm drinking a bourbon old fashioned, and I used Bitter Truth. There are orange bitters in this, and it's amazing. I'm drinking Woodford Reserve as the bourbon here too. So nice. Also, I really want to get back to doing some just kind of monthly favorites or just random favorites of my favorite spirits or liqueurs that I've been using, because they really have been changing up quite a bit lately, which is great news for my not local but semi-local liquor store. And finally, you might see this really garish green wristband on me, and that's because last night, you guys, I gotta breathe a little bit before I tell you about this. This is my notebook that I'm trying to keep on track so I can keep this short. Last night, I had the absolute divine pleasure to see the Arctic Monkeys in a really small, intimate venue in Boston, the Paradise Rock Club, and it was one of the best gigs I've ever been to. I know it's really cheesy that I love the Arctic Monkeys as much as I do, and if you happen to follow me on Tumblr, I'll leave the link below. You will see how much I love the Arctic Monkeys. And I'm not a fangirl, but I absolutely cannot get enough of Suck It and See, that whole album, and new album AM. They've just really grown into their own skin as musicians, and I can't get enough of their music. It's really, truly amazing how much they've evolved in the last year or two. And the stage presence that Alex Turner and his whole band, but especially him, have now, it's miles and miles away from the band that I remember seeing in Montreal in 2007. Completely different aura about them and so confident, and the music was so sharp and on point. They played most of the songs I wanted to hear except for Love is a Laser Quest, which is a bummer, but got to hear, oh god, they opened the show on Do I Want to Know, and it was beautiful. Beautiful. They played 505 as the closer. Arabella live was life-changing. Just a truly incredible night, and I had so much fun, and I feel really grateful that I was able to see them so up close and in such a small space, especially considering how much bigger they are now than they used to be. The 2 times before that I saw them, they were in much bigger venues, and that was, like I said, about 5 years ago, almost 6, which makes me feel old, but that's a different story. Anyway, all that aside, point is, I don't know if you remember my music series, but I do, and a couple months ago I did craft a cocktail inspired by the Arctic Monkeys, but it was a fall cocktail, and I was kind of putting off filming it because I didn't feel like it was right seasonally, and I wanted to make sure that it'd be something that you guys could see and then replicate right away, and not everybody wants to drink something that's as heavy as this drink is going to be in the middle of summer. So I'm glad I waited now, because I have this new fresh excitement to go film them again properly after seeing them last night, and I will have that up next week, so I'm saying that now, so I have to do it. And on a final note, I've been talking with the lovely people over at Frangelico, and we have a very special video set coming your way, probably this week. I have been so bad about getting this up, and I feel awful about it, but I really truly have not had a minute to breathe, and I'm just finally kind of getting back into the gear of getting out content when I'm supposed to, and I think that's largely due to being home. So I need to find a way to get this more regular when I'm back in London, because it is quite hard. I was very long-winded. Anyway, it was so good to talk with you guys. This is delicious. I'm going to go finish it on my own time. And I so look forward to talking to all of you soon. Let me know what's going on in your lives, what you've been drinking, what you've been hating, what you've been loving, all of that. Leave it as a video response. I would love to see some of you guys on video. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now, and I'll talk to all of you really, really soon.